Hey yo, Vegeta. Damn, you got in really quick. Literally as soon as I went live. That is good from you. Just changing some settings real quick. And we'll start with the farms. Hey yo, Vegeta. Damn, you got in really quick. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Just going through a few settings here, and then we will start going through some farms. Just give me one moment, and we'll start going through the farms. There we are. So we'll start with my main farm here. And then once we finish some of these farms, we'll open a bunch of gold chests and chests that we've accumulated over the day on my main account. So I've saved some here, but most of them are on my main account. So we'll launch a fort here and open a few things, and then we will go to the next farm. I'm getting very close to VIP 15 every day, which is nice. It's too far away. So let's open some of these chests. Lots of resources there. Gold chest. Hey, let's go. 2k VIP. Probably the best you can have. Someone's buying some passports. Gold keys. Kinda suck. Oop, my internet had a moment there. More VIP. And Rayo Pig dropping some gold chests. Awesome. So I think on my farm account here, we've gained 15 days of speeds in a day, which is pretty good. So we're 63,000 to go till VIP 15 on my farm. And we've got about 3 and a bit thousand VIP, which is really good for a farm account. Let's swap accounts over and we'll start setting them out. Hey, what's up, Rock? How you doing? How you doing? Need to send a bunch of these marches back when I get into my next account. That's R4 here. And we'll probably have to rebuild this fortress soon since it's almost complete. think a lot of people are streaming today. Before I started, I was checked out Moose's stream and Mafu's stream, so probably not the best time to stream, but you know, I stream at this time every day, so gotta stay consistent, or try to stay consistent. Turn all these ones here. Where's that 500 million food here? This is pretty good, pretty good. Almost 700 million if we include the bag, which is very nice. Very good to see all the progress on this account. Slowly watching the gold numbers tick over every single time I log in. It's very good. So sometimes it's not really worth it staying to the gold pit, since when it's at 60 million already, with already 60 people in it, I'll probably get like 600k if that, so it's virtually the same as just sending it out for a level 8 node, but it takes forever to march there and forever to march back. But so like, I got pretty much almost a million here, and this is when the mother load was pretty much full. Where is it? Like here, this is pretty much what you get when you send it out when it's half cooked. So it's not much point to it, but just a thing you do, I guess.
내가 죽거든. Ich halte durch für mein Volk. 곧 나라는 덕으로 다스려야.
The star, he who is my enemy today, will be.
无将在前，君命有所不受。
Unser eigenes Land erschaffen.
내가 죽 나라는 덕으로 다스려.
残すは裏切りしたるは不祥。
Too many farms to go, then we'll open up a bunch of gold chests on my main account from 1875 here. And I think we have a few spins to do. Only like 4 or 5 of them since I've done most of them yesterday. We'll see if we can get lucky and get that last special. And if you guys have any questions about anything in general or farming or anything like that, feel free to drop it down in the chat here. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. We can have a look how many credits this alliance have gained in the last few days. So I think start of the week or 2 days ago we were at 70 million. So, you know, positive 4 million, not too bad. Better than nothing. And the reason why we send 1 troops is so we can have lots of forts to drop. Because, where is it? I'll show you here. So we can drop these, and each one costs like 7 million or so. And these are used to block territory for the enemy so they can't pass through, basically. That's why many of the higher kingdoms have many farm shells. So they can fight out of different alliances and block a lot of the zone out. Which is what we did last KVK in 27-28. Did heaps as well.
Chtěl bys trochu medoviny?
Ich mag scheitern, aber ich gebe niemals auf.
Budeš mi za král.
Bargarin. 本体なきしたるは武将の恥辱。
Okay, let's go. I think that's the last farm here. Yep, we'll go to the main account and open a few chests. See if we can get some speed ups. So I'm quite low on speed ups compared to many other Imperium players. See what we can get. How many chests? Oh, got 200 more chests to go through. So we got 30 hours of speeds and a random teleport, which is really nice. That's pretty useless. Hey, let's go. 20 hours of speed ups. $600 VIP. I'll take that. Take that. Lots of 5-minute speeds here, all adds up slowly but surely. 10 hours of speeds, lovely. That is an awful drop, like 250 VIP, 5 gold keys and 12-hour boost, that is useless. Hey, 500 gems, that's decent. It's no 2k VIP, which is the best thing to get. 10-hour speeds, that's alright, I can't complain. Another annoying boost. Oh, only 250 VIP. That's okay. Not too bad, could be better. Bruh. Within 2 seconds, that's crazy. Open some of these up. He always sends it when I'm off it. Up to almost, I think I got around 10 days of speed ups today, so not too bad, not too bad. So we got 4 spins to do. We'll do 2 at a time here. Aiming for materials and ideally, obviously, the special. Got a higher chance now. Oh, I was close. How many more free ones can I grab? So I'll get one more here. That wasn't free, but that's what I'll grab. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can have another 6, maybe even 9. So that's pretty good. I should be able to get it, hopefully. And if that still doesn't get me there, I'll spend a few more gems to grab it. Swap emails now. Let's swap over to this one here.
Le sang chasse. Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin. Je dis que le mur a même me gagner sur le Geschmack.
Mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche
Paupern hereditatem maximum imperium romani.
Lots of resources there, which is great. If it'll load, always, every now and again it takes forever. Swap accounts. Unless my internet has just crashed, which would be unfortunate. Okay. There we go, finally.
내가 줄까?
I shall become your knight. Si je n'y suis pas, que Dieu n'y place sur le roi. Je dirigerai que le Nora mène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
About it for this account. I'll swap over again. A little bit of resources count. That's why I claim all these little things, because even if you only get 10,000 or 20,000 of resources, it adds up over 30 different accounts, which I have for farming here.
I am what
On the battlefield, my
Si je n'y suis pas, que sur le roi. Cap sur l'Angleterre. Gildersleeve nie boję się śmierci.
And my goal for each account is to have around 1 to 1.5 billion resources total on average between accounts. So I'll have enough for the next Hell KVK coming up, which should include all massive Imperiums except 1316 and possibly 1093, I think. But we'll see what happens. So I have around 900 million resource on this account, so I'm not too far away. And I have, I think, around 11 or 10 days till our KVK, our registration for KVK ends. So that's when we queue in and find out our matchmaking and everything like that. My chair's just been playing up, don't know what it's doing. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that Hell KVK. It should be good fun. And very expensive for resources and speed ups. And I have no idea what KVK story we're going into yet. I would assume to fit all these like 6 to 8 mega or massive kingdoms in, we'll have to go to a 6 camp, but some people are saying that we only want a 4 camp KVK. But I'm not quite sure how that would work, but we'll have to see what happens. We'll swap emails here. We'll go over to, where is it? I have about 5 emails and they all look very similar. There we go, I'll switch to this one. It has 2 more of my farms in 1875 on it. There we go. So as I was saying before, I want roughly around 1 billion or more on each account, but these accounts here will bring down the average, as you can see. So let's try and get as much gold and stone as possible. Because you can't really expect an account like this to have 1 to 1.5 billion resources with pretty bad commanders and tech in general. Because like as you can see, it's gathered only 260 million resources. So it is a very young account, but most of the resources will come from its bag, which we got from the Melon event and doing Canyon Clash, which adds up quite substantially. So we are trying to hit 100 subscribers, but we are hopefully trying to get close to 80 as well. We're only 4 subscribers away from 80 subscribers. So if any of you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get us closer to 80 subscribers. And it does help me out a lot. I do appreciate it. If you guys have any KVKs you want me to check out or any gear you want me to review, feel free to send it to my main account, and when we head back over there we can have a look through that. So this one here, I accidentally made in a KVK2 kingdom when I was making some more farms at this point, without realizing it, so it was very frustrating. So I have to wait till it's in Season of Conquest till I can migrate it into my kingdom and actually use it. So at the moment it's literally just starting KVK 3, so I have to wait another 50 or 60 days before I can properly use it. So what I'm doing is just upgrading pretty much everything I can so I can optimize it to be a really good farm. And you do this by, you know, trying to get it to Citadel 22 if you want just to gather gold, but I want it to Citadel 24 so I can gather food and wood as well. And I'm attempting to unlock a T4 here, but we need to wait till this is 21, which I'll upgrade shortly. Swap mails here. There we are.
The stars shine upon us.
I shall become your nightmares incarnate.
Si je n'y suis pas, que Dieu m'y pour le roi.
The Legion awaits. What can I do for you?
Ίασα την ημέραν την άπαντες παραδοθείς.
Pauper hereditatem maximum imperi Romani reo.
Silent nights recalling you. The souvenir of what it could be.
Go over to another account. This email here has 9 farms on it. Okay. Takes a little bit to go through, but it's good for resources, obviously. swap accounts over here.
Je dois être auprès du
I shall become your nightmare.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
The Legion of what can I do for you?
Το κάλος εγώ άνοιγε παρά τη δομησή την ελήψη.
We have a question from ROK Rock. Let's see what you say here. I'll just collect the VIP and swap accounts and I'll see what you've said there. How many farms do you have and what level are they? So I've around 33, give or take, proper usable farms here in 1875, and they go from Citadel 22 to all the way up to 25. So I'll show you here. So these are most of my farms. So I have one at R4, then I have 30 here. So that's 31. And then I have one in the main alliance, which I can show you over here. Yes, I have one in the main alliance. I have around 32 farms, and then I have one that's sleeping in 1875, just so it can automatically be upgraded after 30 days from login. And so I have around 6 or so level 25 that I use for filling, and I alternate in during KVK, and I use to kill a bunch of Barb forts like the one I just showed. And these smaller ones that are level Citadel 24 and 22, I mainly use to gather gold and stone, so the tax doesn't impact me too much. And then for my bigger farms, I gather mainly food, so I can transfer that quicker, because when you gather food, the resource nodes are much bigger. For example, level 5 food is 945,000, and this one's only 700,000. If that makes sense. So I can show you how many forts I do. So just give me 1 second and I'll show you how many forts I've done. So let's swap over this. It looks like it doesn't let me swap over, but anyways, I've done 215 forts on my farm account. That's in the main alliance, which is pretty good. And our minimum in 1875 is 15 forts per main and 30 per alt account. And I like keeping my alt in there because it just accumulates so many speed ups and resources, and it just makes farming so much easier.
Your nightmare.
Si je n'y suis pas, que pour le roi.
Ibro, it's Iburn Wales, if you remember. Yeah, I remember. You invited me to, I think, 2070 it was, a while back. And I think it's grown quite a bit, that kingdom. We can check that out in a little bit. It's nice to see. It's been a minute. I think I tried to message you a while back, but you must have missed that message, but that's all good. So yeah, I was looking for a kingdom initially, and then I got invited by Iburn Wales here, which is Jesmar, if I've pronounced that right, or if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, to 2070. However, I was looking for something a little bit more intense and high imp or high AC here, which 1875 ended up being perfect for me. Or not perfect, you know. All the events like Ark of Osiris and Karawak is at like 1 or 2 AM for me, but that's pretty much at every kingdom since I'm here in Australia, and every single event, including past openings and fighting, is at like 2, 3 a.m. for me, but it is what it is.
足間に灯すかかり人共に消えゆく我が身なりけり
So how is that kingdom going? Jesmar or I Burn Whales, whichever you prefer.
Si je n'y suis pas,
Queen by title.
je dois être auprès du roi. Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Loyalty. My men are fearless.
내가 죽거든. 우리 두꺼비의 상담도 있습니다.
残す千曲や足間に灯すかかり人共に消えゆく我が身なりけり
Good to see you streaming. I'll sub goat. Oh, thanks. I did only just start, so you know everything could be better. I'm sure my thumbnails and my videos that I've made is probably pretty bad, but you know, still learning, getting the hang of it here. But you know, hopefully I get there. I'm aiming. My main goal is to get to 500 subscribers here, but it'll take quite a while. But I appreciate everyone's feedback, and hopefully everyone does hit that subscribe button because it does mean a lot.
The stars shine.
Fanciest robes in the world.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin. Je dirigerai que l'honneur amène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
Another comment here from Jesmar. It's pretty decent now than before. You should check and let me know how it's improved. Yeah, for sure. So I'll go through this last farm on this email and I'll swap over to my main and we'll have a look. I have around 7 more farms on a different email, but we can do that a little bit later once we've checked out. I think it's 2070, if I remember correctly. You got it for sure. I appreciate your support. Hopefully I do get there, fingers are crossed, and I'll try and upload as much as I can, but we'll see where it goes. So I would appreciate if everyone could like and subscribe. I've probably said that too much. If you have any friends that are interested in this sort of content, feel free to share it to them. But it is probably, I think it's a bad time to stream because I think it's night time for everyone in the Middle East and in parts of America, but this is the best time for me since it's 11:40 AM here in Australia, where I'm at the moment. So we'll swap emails back over to my main account. And we'll check out that kingdom there. Let's go. We've got 2 more subscribers to go till 80 subscribers. I appreciate it heaps, dude. Love it. This is my second account's kingdom. Let's just yap it on in there. Okay, let's have a look here at 2070. I could be wrong about the kingdom number, but that's just what I remember it to be. But we'll soon have a look. Yes, I was right. So this is I Burn Whales here. SVIP account. So I guess I'm pretty sure the account's pretty stacked. 12.5 million units lost in a KVK is pretty crazy, and a solid autark there. good memes in that one. So here's his cav, main cav, I would assume. That's really good, really good. That there. This guy looks pretty decent. His Autark is a little low, and considering his power here, but still decent player there. This one's pretty good. This has this hidden, but a lot of kill points for power there, and he has quite a lot of acclaim there, so it means he's fought quite a lot in the past KVK that you guys just had. Good tanking score for this fella. So it seems like you guys have quite a lot of quality players here with good kill points. So another SVIP there. Solid. Not too bad there. So are you guys B seed or are you guys low A seed? So it looks like B seed at the moment. So many characters this one is. It's an 8 character account, so getting older. So you guys got quite a few strong accounts there, but you also have a few improving players, I would say. This guy here, he used to be in my old kingdom. He's migrated in there. He has a lot of tankiness. He grinds like crazy. He chains like crazy. He's really a grinder, this fella. He has a lot of farms as well. He has about 20, 30, maybe even 40 farms. So we can see if we can find that. Anyway, yeah, so that kingdom is very strong. It looks pretty good. Very bunch of power there, and probably I would assume around 200 billion kill points, maybe a little bit more. So it definitely improved quite a lot since I saw it maybe a year or so ago. Let's go ahead and launch another Barb fort here, then we'll go on with the last farms. I use Huro Mina, just a single target damage and lots of extra damage to barbarians, and my skill damage set is my second best set. My delta is the best, since I've transferred some armors over there and made it pretty good. It's 3 special inscriptions.
Fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as a military uniform. I shall become your nightmares incarnate.
A good warrior, you will not best.
Do some more Barb forts here, we'll claim a few things. A few space, that's always good. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in, chatting, and giving me some attention. I love that. It's always nice to have a chat with everyone in the chat here. So, if anyone else has any questions or want me to check out anything, feel free to drop in the chat. I mean, trying to do only 1+1 fort, so if anyone else joins, I usually kick him because I like to do forts with just me and my ult here. Too slow. So let's do the last of my farm accounts here. Sort mails. There we are. So again, this is another account that's still growing, where it's in my second account, this kingdom, just training a few troops, upgrading a bunch of resource buildings and everything like that. Then eventually I'll probably migrate it into 1875 so I can have another farm account ready to gather some gold. And this one I don't even send to a gold pit, so I literally only claim daily alliance resources here, territory gifts. And that's it. Oh, he's sending me resources. Cartel farm, lovely. Thank you, bro. Cartel, he is this guy here, Vegeta. I share my second account with him. He's a good fella, nice supporter of the channel as well. So this is my second account here, Vegeta X Baby. It's a really solid account. To be fair, it's not far off my main account. And if anyone interested, this was when I was trying to stream on Tuesday. This was my performance last KVK. So in total I got 3.97 billion kill points, so virtually 4 billion kill points, almost 3 million deads, and then 4.3 million farm deads, which is pretty good. So I came 30th in the kingdom for KP, 50th for deads, and 49th for farm deads. And my power, I was only at like 105 million, 110 million. And to come 50th is pretty crazy, considering my kingdom in 1875 is full of 200 million plus powered players. But some of them don't like to lose more than 10 or 20 million power, which I don't get. Like, you know, if you have that much power, you got to use it, I reckon. But everyone has their different style of gameplay. Why is my game not loading? Relog in. There we go. So yeah, every day, pretty much everyone in this farm alliance here sends a one troop, which I can show in the rankings. So virtually everyone here sends one troops. All these accounts are in it at the moment, but it helps quite a lot to quickly gain resources and, or not resources, alliance credits. And my entire Discord of 1875 is blowing up at the moment. Everyone's talking about Ramadan and all this sort of stuff, and then they swap to speak in Arabic, and that's where they lose me. I have no knowledge of Arabic really, except that they call each other Habibis a lot, which is a term of endearment and friendship, I believe.
The stars shine. 내가 죽거나 두꺼비의 상남 모습을
Je ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
Pecado para ti.
So I've got a few farms here. Just give me one moment. I'm just gonna have a bathroom break, and I'll be back in a moment here.
Can I be a star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you still want me. I hope you still need me a million years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity. Let's sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high, keeps me high. Let's sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, keeps me
I'm back. Thanks for waiting there, guys. And you got a few more farms to go.
Can I be a star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day.
Fanciest robes in the world. As the daughter of a king, I will not.
Mon destin est déterminé par la foi que le nous ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête. Si je n'y suis, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Slowly but surely, all the resources are coming together.
Queen by title, but it
Mon destin est déterminé par la foi que le nous ramène nos
Hey,
guerriers sur le
g'day,
chemin
Xeno Man. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Xeno Man has been in my last 2 streams. I appreciate him popping in and having a chat. Really nice, really good. How have you been, Xeno Man? You doing good? That's great. Always good to hear. I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Once I finish this and probably stream for a little bit longer, then I have to hop off, and then I gotta head to uni, unfortunately. But then I got hockey training after to play Div 1 men hockey here, which is great. So I am looking forward to that since the winter comp is just starting back up again. So it should be good fun. Then I'll have some assignments due on Friday, which is tomorrow. So gotta finish those off too. So busy person, which is always good. Keeps life moving pretty fast. Let's grab D here so they can train a little bit faster. I accidentally trained those, so that's alright.
Queen by title, I shall become your nightmare.
Toi, être auprès de tout le monde ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête. Si je n'y suis pas, pour le roi.
Nah, bro, it's okay. I have an assignment that's due today, and I haven't submitted it yet. Lol. Yeah, I think I always do that as well. It really sucks. I always procrastinate. So, like when I'm wanting to finish something, like it's like, oh, I can always do it tomorrow, And tomorrow I say, oh, I can always do it the day after, and it just keeps going until it's like the day of or the day before. Then you have to lock in and complete it, which is not a very good habit of mine, or I'm sure most people as well. But I did do most of it yesterday, so not too much to do now, which is good.
Cap sur l'Angleterre. Je dois être auprès de... Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Hey, we got some spins here. See if we can get some resources. Not too bad. I'll take the speed off. It's good for pre-KVK. And a legendary material. Not too bad, not too bad. On this account, if I have any blueprints, I will probably... So nothing great to really craft here. Not gonna waste many materials on that. Or gold. Do I have any other materials here? Not really, unfortunately. So probably at some point I'll get some more to improve this, so I can use as an army group, or I'll make some more siege. So if you guys didn't see my video yesterday, I basically just went through saying how having a siege army group is extremely overpowered. And if you have like a lot of farms in your kingdoms, and like most people play in lower seed, so to make it practical, like if you have 7 farms in low seed, which is realistic, you can make an easy siege march on each of them and put them in a army group, and they just go around shooting the enemy ball, and they will trade even because siege is that overpowered. So it's really easy to make a difference with that many extra marches as well. Did you finish Esmeralda on your main? I have not yet, so I'm close-ish to getting it, but Lilith always likes to tease you, you're so close but yet so far. I am tempted to spend gems to like do it right now. However, I have one more free one here to get, and then I have I think I got 6 or 9 more here to grab, plus this one here tomorrow. So as much as it pains me to wait, because I really hate waiting, I like to do it right away, but I'll wait to get the most value possible. So to claim those, and hopefully I finish it. And then with all those free ones, if I don't, I will just buy whatever's left here to try and grab the special, because it is worth it. Because you can see my luck here. I got 2 left on the crystal key and the speed ups, but still 8 legendary materials here. So I got really unlucky, but is what it is, because I really need materials to refine stuff here. So what I am planning on refining, probably in the next alliance mobilization, I will be refining this set here. So this one's already level 50, or 50 out of 100. I'll hopefully get 100 out of 100 to get that extra unit capacity and everything else. And then I'll go for the pants next. So I need to just try and save off as much as possible. This isn't the one I use here. So I just need to save up as much as possible to do it all at once. And it's good to do it during alliance mobilization, because you get lots of points for using blueprints and materials, and then you can buy more gold materials or resources. So this is on Huo because I'm doing Barb forts at the moment, but yeah, this is my main delta. Another alliance chest there, which is awesome, and we'll swap over to my alt account here to do some more Barb forts, and then I can show you guys my second account and possibly do some chaining there.
Queen by title, but in deeds a king. That as the daughter of a king, I will not give way to such painful
Don't have much more forts there, we'll swap over. So to be honest, pants is the way to go. You'll get around 6% health. The crit gives 4% and an iconic 2%. That does sound about right. We'll have a look here. So the reason behind me wanting to crit the weapon first is purely because it's already 50 out of 100. So, you know, it's halfway there. Or if I'm lucky, pretty much there if I get one more. So the pants is probably really good for health if that's what you're going for, because if you crit, it'll give like 4.5% health or something like that. Let's have a look how much health it'll give. But yeah, so you're right, it'll give 4% extra health there, and then additional like 2 and 1, so a total of 7% extra health, I believe. 6% extra health once I iconic this, refine it, sorry. But the weapon, the reason the weapon is really good is that lots of unit capacity compared to this, so extra 300 and even more if it gets crit, and lots of attack, which is pretty good for Attila here. But yeah, the main reasoning is it's already 50 out of 100, so I'm close. So I'll swap over to my second account here. Did you get the 50% in that weapon from one refine or two? I got that 50% in one refine. So X this thing will go back. So that was, I did that before I started iconicking everything up. So when I started to crit a few things, so I crit this here and this. I crit these two on my first go, luckily. And I wanted to go around and crit everything first. And then I realized that's going to take absolutely forever, and I liked Canyon a lot, so I wanted to get a lot of troop capacity for Canyon. So I was like, you know, I'll go around iconicking pretty much everything, and then I'll go around critting. So I've iconic 3'd basically everything. I'm only missing one here, a KVK helmet here, and 2 things here, which is fine. And I'm not going to touch this really, apart from this for the extra 1% because that was cheap. Like, I'm not going to touch this 6th set. I'm just trying to focus on my 5 main sets there. So we'll swap over emails here. Let's send out some training marches. So these are the chain marches I use. So 2 archers, 2 cav, and an imp. I should change this. I'll change this actually right now to Achilles CY. I think that's a good training march, I believe, considering my gear is pretty decent. So let's hop this over. Arthur, actually no, Achilles.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul of 长城护国，万世之基。
Oh, actually, before we do this, we have Kerouac to do. So we got to do next level of Kerouac. Oh, I just noticed that you have Web Ineski, Wait for March, the equipment event. You can get full materials refunded back from dismantling. Yeah, so I was also thinking that. So it's great that you brought that up because I dismantled I had 2 daggers at one point. And so I dismantled one of those to make another drum, which sucks because they announced this event here, the full refund event that you're talking about, only a few days after. Which sucks, but is what it is. But hopefully it doesn't cost too much because I can't afford to keep spending so much in this game. Yeah, it's alright. It'll be really handy as well because I could probably create either a 3rd drum, or ideally, I will probably buy, where is it? I'll buy a Hero's Hilt, since combo is only going to get more powerful, and it's really good for combo marches, especially if you run Arthur Achilles, or Achilles GG, or 2 combo commanders together. So it's really good. Before it wasn't that great, because only 1 combo commander doesn't make it very useful. Because it used to be only Arthur William or Arthur Philip, but now with Arthur Achilles, GG, and all the combo commanders and Hector, it makes it more worthwhile, if that makes sense. For sure, the cost will be the same like the commander reset event. This is like they give very few things out for free, as I'm sure most of us know by now. It is unfortunate that. I really hope it doesn't cost 60,000 gems because that's way too much. Just straight up way too expensive. Because that's really bad for like the average player. Like down here in D-Seed, no, there's probably 1 or 2 people per kingdom, if that, that can afford it, and they're not thinking about everybody. In my opinion, they're only thinking about the whales and the people that they earn the most money from, which makes sense. But they also need people like me in D-Seed and everyone here in this KVK to keep playing the game. Otherwise, if D-Seed and C-Seed doesn't exist, the game's just simply going to die. So hopefully they think about that. So for the next KVK, I'm honestly thinking of just doing pop-ups, because this tech here is only from pop-ups, which is pretty decent. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is really good. The only thing that could get better if we could max this out even further before going for stats. So I think that's the main reason why I might spend a little bit more than pop-ups in 1875, is because I won't have like 100 billion resources, so I need to conserve my resources, and every % of healing reduction counts, if that makes sense. Get my 5th up for Kerouac. But it's looking like my kingdom here might win KVK, as we absolutely stomped on these guys. And up here it was sort of even. And if we win, it'll be great because we'll get a bunch of coins. And I can grab this mini Xena skin over here on my second account, which I already have on my main. We'll see. So let me just edit this title. There you go, change the title there. Let's make more drums. Yeah, you can never go wrong with more drums to an extent. On my main account, I think I already have 2 drums, but 3 would be ideal for 6 matches, I think. On this account, I think I've set up as good as I can. I have 3 drums, I have rings and horns, and a greatest glory. Pretty much you get the best you can have, except for a pendant here. But this is still pretty good that you can have here. So I didn't be silly with making daggers and webs, but it is a much younger account, so when I made this I already knew that daggers and webs were pretty much useless. That was very random. Send blank here. Ooh, that's tricky. I don't have a GG's tree made since I don't have GG, but I can go on Discord here and get the bot. Commander's talent. Trying to ask the bot for a for this guy, but my bot doesn't have it since it's too young. The commander's too young, so let me go to the codex. Gang Manchan, there we go. There we go. Just screenshotted it and I'll send it to this fella now. You can use him like that. Pretty much expertise. 3 combo marches with 3 drums. The trigger chances is something. Yeah, combo is just insane for drums, and especially ring as well. So I should use ring on this, to be fair, because the trigger chance for extra bonus damage and drums is just pops off like crazy. There we go. Lots of crystals, which is lovely. Let's get some training for Getter. Yeah. Steal my barbs. Let's go up here.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most
Okay, QSH there.
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Zuge, Shajar.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most
Achilles, CY. Try and spread out as much as possible, so you don't really overlap much.
once more into the breach, dear friends.
Huohera. Huohera is the OG Goat March. Let's go over here.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive.
So that's pretty much useless. Because you don't march towards barbarians, you march in general, so we'll do that. That's fine. The gear's good enough, so it doesn't really need armaments. As a main commander. Yeah, so if you have GG primary, his healing goes off much quicker, so it'll last longer. Whereas Achilles, the AoE skill will pop off right away, so that will do more damage usually because you're not in combat for super long sometimes. But I saw some people use drum with QSH. Does it trigger that much? It still triggers enough, not as much compared to as with combo. But the reason why people use drum here is usually because they don't have pendant, and horn on QSH is pretty much useless as this guy doesn't need any extra rage because he just makes his own rage. So you would either use drum or pendant. But yeah, so it does trigger quite a lot. So I'll go through some of my reports here, and I'll show you when it triggers. If it's have any saved. We had to trade basically for 5% attack since our zone ended too quickly. So let's have a look here. Doesn't look like it actually triggers all that much. So maybe we'll have a look in the favorites. Yeah, so it doesn't trigger heaps, it looks like, but it still triggers somewhat decently. Whoa. Okay. Okay, need some advice. Oof. That's rough. Why does he have so many? Surely they're not all gold marches, right? Oh no, Shadow Legions, that's not great. Oh no, hell no, don't use skill damage. That's rough, but still alright. Decent stats, need some inscriptions there. That's okay. Oof. I'll be back. Alright. I'll see you later, Xena, man. Appreciate you hopping in there. Why does he have skill damage? Oof, that's rough. I'm concerned. And I'm thinking, why did he max GG? Who's he going to use him with? Bruh. Run QSH/ZL 2. That's obviously BQ lead share. Three. Oh. Huo Joan, and then you'd have to go like Arthur GG, which is really unusual why he decided to max Gang when he doesn't have Achilles or anything like that. I don't know, Arthur with GG isn't great, I don't think. Like, you can check out his skills.
기구만장하던 적들은 귀주의 땅에 몸을 묻었노라.
I mean, he probably could run with Arthur, but, you know, it's not ideal. Yeah, you can run with GG. Oh, so does he have 3 marches? 3k? 1, 2. So he has 2. But he needs a delta set. Chain. Let's get out there. not gonna get there. So yeah, I'm training on this account. I don't usually chain heaps, but I need to, especially on this account, because I am really, really low on speed ups here. Which I'll show you in a minute if I find another set of barbs I can chain like that. So yeah, I don't even have 500 days of speed, so I'm pretty low. I don't even know if there'll be enough fighting in this KVK to use them all, but you know, I can always just grind them for next KVK and have them ready then.
I wait for all the stars to light up for me, but then I look up to the sky for some clarity.
We have to do some Bastion quest at some stage.
In the black sky looking down on me now, I can hear the sound of your voice. I can never drown it out. I wish I knew how to wipe away the thought of you, but I can't see through when you're taking up my mind.
Hey yo, what the hell? That's crazy. Yeah, I think we got egg event tomorrow, so that should be great. How many spins we got here? 3 spins. Let's do that. I only got 1 special on this account to go as well. Really close. Not gonna get it. Like this beat, so I'll take it. And just another reminder, guys, if you haven't, feel free to hit the subscribe and like button. It does help out the channel a lot. We're trying to hopefully get 80 subscribers by the end of the stream, and we are really close to that number. So we are only 2 subscribers away from 80 subscribers, so hopefully we can get that by the end of the stream. Would be amazing. Quite a lot of barbarians there to chain. Oh, I'm not going to get this, I don't think. See if we can get that. Not gonna lie, I don't like the new refresh system. I get it, it seems a lot better, but it's really, really frustrating because you used to be able to refresh constantly. Well, not constantly, like only 5 times, but you always had a chance of getting a Karawak's whistle, which is, you know, or bone whistle, sorry. But now, refreshing can never give a Karawak's whistle, which is just really annoying. It makes the whole refresh system pretty much pointless unless you just want to kill barbarians and other things. So that's literally the main reason why you do Bastion quests, to get as many crystals as you can, which includes getting these guys. So it's really annoying because I asked a VIP support and they said, yeah, nah, you can only get Karawak's bone whistles by doing quests, and then you may get lucky and get a quest after that. So it's not great how they did that, to be fair. So they pretty much lowered everyone's crystal production by adding in this new feature, which no one has really talked about, or I'm not sure if anyone's actually noticed that. But for people that used to grind and refresh like 20 times before this new system to get a Karawak's bone whistle, you can no longer do that. And that's in case you guys didn't know either. So you have to get lucky after doing one of these quests to get a bone whistle. And say you get a quest that is a Karawak's bone whistle, and like it's Barb Fort or something like that that you don't want to do. If you refresh it, you don't have a chance of getting another bone whistle quest, even though you just had that, if that makes sense. So it's really not great, but is what it is. I mean, it does save time, so you can, if you're looking for one certain quest, you know, you can do it really, really quickly. But if you're looking for crystals and you have plenty of time, or you want to do it throughout the day, you just can't continually refresh for bone whistles. You have to just get lucky, which does get really annoying. So for those of you who has just come in, this is my second account here, and I'm just Barb chaining a lot so I can get more crystals. So I just did Karawak's second level, so I have a bunch there, but I need a lot of crystals and speed ups. So I only bought pop-ups on this account, so I'm trying to get to 500 days by the end of the stream, and then I'll probably end it. But yeah, so I've only bought pop-ups, and I'll show you what my tech looks like. And I haven't even done that much training. Like, I'll show you my honor, and it's really not that great. So this is my, you max eco tech. This is what you do when you very first get in. You must max eco tech, because then your crystal production can just exponentially grow. And then I've max healing tech and level 4 healing tech here, and damage reduction. So pretty decent for only pop-ups. But yeah, so I made a crystal tech guide for my kingdom, which is really useful, which I can show in a minute. I send this guy out to find some more barbarians. Might do it. And there we are. So this is the guide here. So you pick, if you're for anyone, you only pick one troop type to go into. Otherwise, if you try and do everything, you won't be able to get to your healing tech, which you need to. So you only do it 3 out of 5, and same with the march speed, and you just follow this as it goes. So your main goal for the beginning is max cutting corners, which is to reduce the cost of, you know, upgrading your tech by crystals. And then so you pretty much continue to do that until and then you max the next one, and then you max all these ones here, which is cultural exchange, barbarian bounties, Karak reports, and everything like that. And once you do that, your crystal growth just goes only, like, exponentially grows, as I said before, which is really handy, because you used to have to wait till like halfway through the KVK before you could get max crystal gain here. So that is a really positive change with the new tech here. That's what I wanted. It's lovely. So I did get lucky there with a Karawak Whistlebone, which is really great. So I'll grab Duke. And start training a few troops once I find some more barbarians. Yeah. So we have a bot here, which is really good. So you can literally just type in the chat, and then it will give it to you right away, which makes it really handy and convenient for these bots here. Let's have a look at my troops. So these are my troops. I garrison Inf. I'm a backup garrison, so, and I run 2 Inf, 1 Cav, and 2 archers at the moment, because I do have 2 Cav marchers, but my second one is Hero Drone, and skill damage isn't great at the moment. So I might train a little bit more Inf. And I've already upgraded all T4, so can't do that anymore. So that is the best way and most efficient way. If you have any T4, you upgrade it to T5. So it's the most efficient way for MG points, pre-KVK points, and all this sort of stuff. So this is a perfect example. So if we have a Karak bone whistle here, you would think if we refresh it, we have a good chance of getting another one here. But we don't. Like, I can refresh a few more times and we just simply rule it's impossible to get another one, which is just doesn't make any sense to me. And I believe Lilith, pardon me, should change that. So feel free, guys, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe to the channel. It does help the algorithm quite a lot, and we are only 2 subscribers away from 80 subscribers, so that is the stream's goal here, is to get 80 subscribers. So it would be amazing if you guys could hit that subscribe button for me. If you guys had any questions or want to chat, feel free to drop a message down in the chat box. And ooh, scared of me. Hey, it's the Colonel. Feel free to message and I'll reply to the best of my ability there. And in case you guys didn't know, the best way to do bashing quests is level them up, level by level, if that makes sense. So get all of them to level, as I am now, get all of them to level 7, and then level 8, and level 9, so one at a time. So if you do one all the way to max level and then the next, that's just inefficient, because what you're trying to do is get the max amount of Bastion boost you can, and do that by doing one level at a time. And it does make a significant difference if you don't do it. You gain an extra 5 or so million crystals per season if you level them up one by one. Ah, we lost that Barb. That's right. See if we can get this one, eh? Hey, 79 subscribers. Only one more to go, guys. We are so close to 80 subscribers. Would it mean a lot if just one more person could hit that subscribe button or hit 80, which is just insane. Thanks, Waffle. I'm not sure if you're in the stream right now, but I appreciate you chucking the subscribe button. So this is what these ones are best for, just finding Barb quests, but that's not really the best thing. You want to find Carrot Whistle quests. We've been over that. It's just, the change isn't amazing. So if you guys didn't know, there is a live chat. It should just be under the subscription where you press subscribe. It would be right under there. So let me just finish this chain and I can see if I can change those settings. But I think it might be a YouTube policy where you have to have a YouTube channel to type in the chat. But let me have a look on Streamlabs Discord. Oh, not Discord, settings here. Bruh, it's unlucky. I'll have a look. Okay, let's see if I can add this in here. So we do plus source. Sorry guys, it won't be a minute here. So we may have a chat box here now, possibly. Let's have a look. So if we type here, let's see. Someone wants to type something in the chat and we can test it out. Hey, it's up. It's up. Let's go. There we go. I think I figured it out. If it's good that I finally figured that out.
Moonrise, signaling that it's our time. Owl cries, the haunting soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached, just being wise. We own the night, it's when we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to hide. It's done right, we come on tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12.
Good 5 barb chain here. Make that 4. The gear is solid. Let's go.
Try to call, but you just won't answer the phone. Looks like another night I'm spending
Too many bashing quests to go. Oh, did not mean to return that, it's all good. So the reason why I'm upgrading on my archer gear is because I run 2 archer marches, or not archer gear, archer tech, because I run 2 archer marches and arguably 2 of my best marches. And I did inf first because I'm a backup garrison for inf, so where's Richard here? So nothing crazy, I used this here, so nothing crazy, it's literally just a backup in case we're in dire need. And then this is my first archer, second archer, armaments there, and good armaments here. I moved balance over to Zuge when we're fielding, but that's just there for chaining and looks at the moment. No. Achilles is too strong. For sure needs a garrison, a new garrison, yeah. I need an arch garrison, yeah. So for this account, I didn't invest in in any garrison until very recent, or until the commander swap, because I swapped for Gorgo and who was it? It was an engineering fella, Gonzalo, for some reason. And then I got really lucky in my old kingdom for this account and got a lot of Tokugawa heads from MGE. But yeah, I am going to probably stop investing in infantry and just go all in on archers, because, you know, the T4 bow already, T2, just need a few more crits, and there's already good armaments. But I do have gold heads that I'm close-ish to maxing a commander. I can max a archer garrison, but I feel like there's no point. I'll show you. I mean, not close, but you know, I'll be maybe 100 heads away, if that. But my reasoning behind is I don't want to do it right now because A is maybe 4-6 months away from a new garrison archer commander, and B, CY isn't even meta right now. Like, she's not, or he, or whatever gender, whatever he is, she's not great, just to put it straightly. Even Gorgo Hector or Gorgo Toku right now is sort of mid, because Attila David or David Hector is just way too overpowered right now. It might change slightly because of Ivor, but we'll have to see what happens. CY isn't doing well against all kind of rallies. Exactly. CY Gorgo is the best garrison for Archer IMO so far. Or the opposite way, yeah. So that's the only usable way you can use CY at the moment, is with the artifact. And yes, this KVK does, you can have an artifact, but I would rather use the Tide for field abilities. And even so, it's not going to trade amazing compared to Gorgo Hector or David Hector, in my opinion. Last Bastion quest. Bruh. So let's recall all these marches now. Since Bastion quests are done, I've changed for a little bit. We'll finish upgrading some tech and then I'll probably end the stream there. We're very close to 80 subscribers, but it's alright. Very close to getting that one. Hey, let's go guys. We hit 80 subscribers, let's go. Appreciate you guys, let's go. Some fire emojis there in the chat, let's go guys, appreciate it. 80 subscribers. We hit the stream goal. Let's go. Appreciate all of you. So we can probably do that later off stream, the rest of the tech. So I'll head back over to my main, see if there's any more chests we can claim on my farm account, because I'll save my main until tomorrow morning stream. Swap emails here. See. So I appreciate all of you guys that have subscribed. We have hit 80 subscribers already, which is great. So let's try and hit 100 now. Hey, we got some PMs. So let's quickly swap over. We'll launch a fort, swap over.
Fanciest robes in the I shall become your nightmares in color.
九合诸侯，一
We can run who are Hera for this rally.
我何诸人？
A good chief gives, does not take.
Yeah, so in case you guys haven't seen, this is the insane migration that we've gotten from 2377. They're all grouped together because they're all a group that's been together for so many years now. They're a group of Vietnamese players, and they're all absolute kraken. So I've been through these guys yesterday's stream, and I have a video on them as well. So feel free to check that out if you guys are interested in seeing, you know, their autarchs, their dads, and all that sort of stuff. Only a bunch of wood chests, but it's better than nothing. So let's wait to see if there's any other rallies I can fill. So there's not going to be any rallies, so I'll swap over to my main and fill my farms rally. There we are. So I'll probably end the stream there. Thanks everyone for watching. So I'll see if I can figure out how to raid someone. So I appreciate you guys for watching. You should be able to go straight over to Marfu's stream now and tell him, hey baby sent you. So appreciate you guys.